Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand spanking new episode. Ladies and gentlemen, geeks all over the globe, guys. Listen, welcome to another episode of Cuz We Geeks, where we encourage you to stay geeked. Listen, man, it is the man I really cannot tell if this is the Death Star or a Pokeball. Listen, man, it's your boy, Real.
It's your boy, Will. What it do, y'all?
Yes, sir, man. And of course, we have returning, moderating the show. We got Madam Real. How you doing, baby?
I'm well, babe. How are you? How's everybody doing?
I'm scared. I just saw an interesting movie. Oh, man, I'm a
Man.
poster. But yeah, man, just saw an interesting movie. We're gonna definitely get into it, man. But listen, if you guys are brand new to the channel, if you're into geek content, all we ask you to simply do is hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, we're still trying to get to our second goal of our first 500 for the channel. We're still trying to grow the channel, and we definitely could use your help to do that. And also, too, everybody, please hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button to help us build the algorithm up to find more geeks like yourselves to join us here. All right, y'all ready to get to it? Let's do it.
Europe, let's do it.
Well, cuz, you know what? I should have put the shirt on. I don't know why I didn't do it. You already know who one of my favorite comic book characters of all time is, bro. One of my favorite comic book television shows, if not one of my favorite television shows of all time, is getting a return to the small screen through Disney Plus, as y'all know. And that's Daredevil Born Again. Trailer just dropped, as y'all know. Cuz I gotta ask, man, what was your first thoughts, man, when you saw this trailer, man?
So he back. As the first thought was, he's back. So exciting. And is it safe to say that it's darker than Netflix?
When you look at the trailer and he out here snapping arms and legs, bro, I mean, that answers itself right there, bro.
Yeah, it was a treat, an absolute treat to watch. It was just different. I see why they have. So this is why Disney Plus has the ratings and the parental code on its app now. It's because of Daredevil, because it looks fire.
No, because of Echo, remember? Because of Echo.
This isn't your kid's Daredevil. Like, he different, and it's fantastic. And with we just saw the most recent time that we saw him in Echo, but also saw him in She-Hulk.
Yeah,
he wasn't this. He wasn't this. Like, in those two instances, you could, like, I felt like that was more Netflix version of Daredevil. So it's still
Echo probably was not She-Hulk's.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was totally different. But yeah, the Echo, yeah, for sure. But this, like, just watching the trailer, it's like, yeah, he's different. Like, this seems like this is like time elapsed, so that he's like more, not even desperate, just angrier when it comes to it. And I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. What you think?
Man, so when you saw, well, you think this is like what, about 2 years now? Because I think Deadpool and Wolverine got announced probably like 4 years ago now. Probably about 4 years ago. And I remember Bob Iger made those comments about they were going to start having more, R-rated, more, serious tone type of content for Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Disney's a brand, man. Their whole brand is for the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now we saw, like you said, Echo, and then of course you saw Deadpool and Wolverine. And so with this, when Charlie Cox and them came out and said, man, it's going to be, matter of fact, I think Vincent D'Onofrio said this. He said that it's going to be a whole lot more violent than the one from Netflix. And I'm sitting there like, yo, how you going to be more violent than the show from Netflix, bro? It's just impossible. Man, I think this trailer showing certain scenes in the trailer, like I said, dude's arms, snapping dude's arms. The dude did a full-fledged jump in the air and jumped right on the dude's leg and it broke in half, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think they did that on purpose to show y'all, like, yo, we wasn't playing. Like, we saying that this is gonna be a whole lot more violent.
Yep.
It's gonna be grittier. It's gonna be darker.
Yep.
Like, that's what they meant by that, and it showed you that. Like, bro, we're not playing around with this show. So, listen, bro. Like I said, this is one of my favorite comic book characters, bro, of all time, bro. And for them, because remember, they could have went sideways. Because remember, we talked about that about a year ago. We talked about the fact that they almost had it to where he wasn't gonna get his suit until like the 18th episode or whatever.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have to revolt against this with that nonsense.
Bro, if Bob Iger didn't step in when he stepped in, bro, this could have went sideways, man. This could have really killed the character. Could have killed the momentum of the show, the popularity of the show. Because it's not even it's not a secret, bro. This show is up there with like a Peacemaker, a Penguin, a Watchmen, who name some other great The Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the greatest comic book adapted stuff to a television show ever, bro. And so the Punisher, throw him in there too. That was a great show. So for them to kind of take care, like treat this with kid gloves, they brought back literally everybody, bro, that had anything to do with this show on Netflix. They brought all those guys back. And so for me, that gives me confidence. And watching this trailer, bro, I am so excited, bro, for this show. I don't want to watch no more trailers, okay? No more trailers. Because I think this is the second trailer, if I'm not mistaken, right? I feel like they had another trailer. Okay, you might be right. I feel like they had his first trailer already. But it's about that time. I think they're going to probably drop one more trailer because the show comes. Well, no. I'll take that back. Probably not one more trailer. Maybe two more trailers because the show comes out in March 4th. So it's going to probably be two more. Yeah, probably about two more trailers. You know what I'm saying? Before they drop the show, whatever. But yeah, man, I can't wait, bro. I love this trailer. I love this character. I love what I'm seeing. Shout out to Frank Castle. He back. We're gonna get Bullseye, the real Bullseye. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man.
Do you think like somebody like me who didn't watch the show will have to go back and watch the Netflix series, or can I just jump in there with this?
I think you can just jump in.
Yeah, I think they have it set up to where you can just jump in. I don't think that they will, because it is even when he was talking, when they were in the diner talking, and was talking about this time lapse. I think that time lapse will allow you to just jump right in. You don't have to watch the Netflix version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the stuff, it's gonna probably be a lot of homage to the people like us who actually did watch it. But I think Disney is gonna be smart enough to Feige them, because like I said, they're gonna treat this show with kid gloves, because this is their bread and butter right here, as far as some of the TV stuff, man. Because this is one of their greatest shows. With a Marvel label on it. I know it's made by Netflix, but with a Marvel label on it, like this is probably, if not their greatest show. And so they have to. I think they're gonna treat it to where not only is it gonna, please the people like me and Josh who watched it, but also people who have not watched it yet, by giving you this great quality. And it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be in a way to where you're not gonna have to go watch it. Cause I already watched all 3 seasons again, getting ready for this season, so I'm already ready. But I think a lot of people are not going to have to watch it though. Like that, I think they're going to kind of just go right into a whole new story. I think that everybody can kind of attach themselves to. So.
And they'll only be fair because they are a lot of the characters will still be the same, but before that's for the MCU looks so much different than when last time it was on. So it will only be fair for it to allow you to just jump right in.
Yep, I agree, man.
Oh, good. I'm excited.
Same.
All right, y'all. Let's get to the quick hits. All right, bro. What we got up first?
The Flash director believes no one cares about the character. Cave Comic. The Flash director and Andy Muschietti explains why he thinks the film failed. When you spend $200 million making a movie, Warner wants you to bring your grandmother to the theaters. And I found out in private conversations that a lot of people just don't care about the Flash as a character?
Because
I think it
I'm
was
gonna
more
get to.
about the person
Hold on,
playing
let
Flash
me.
than the character.
We'll get to that in a second. Let me show you this real quick, cause
Yeah.
Grant Aston, as you are, Greg Aston, Greg Gustin, who was Flash for 10 years, for 10 years, proves that the Flash is a character a lot of people care about.
Yeah.
Because why would you have a character on TV for 10 years and nobody care about him?
That part. Because
That makes sense.
they would be quick to pull that if nobody cared about it, if nobody was watching it. It's like, what's the point of constantly having it up here if nobody cares?
For 10 years.
A decade.
But go ahead, man. We're going to say.
And what was the reason for it to end?
Because it's been 10 years.
And the new DCU.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I think for the most part, it's like, bro, it's been 10 years. Like, it's,
yeah.
After a while, I started running this course. But, I mean, for you to make it to, not a lot of shows making it to 10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, for you to make it to 10 years, that'll tell you something. But,
yeah. Like I was saying, I think it was more of the person who was playing the character that people didn't really care too much about than the character itself. Because from animation, comics, the TV show, the Flash is well known. People enjoy watching the Flash, even when it comes to sports. Like people talk about the Flash, like if they want to be considered fast, they want to put themselves as the Flash. I don't know if y'all watched the show Sprint on Netflix. It was about the sprinters for a combination of Team USA, Jamaica, just the Olympians, the world-class sprinters. And what's his name? Noah Lyles. Like in one of his races, he had his fingernail painted with the bolt to be known as the Flash. Like, so people care people care about the character. As nerds come in all shapes and sizes and everything, care about the Flash. And like Andy, to me he's a good creator, but I think it was just the person that was playing it. It had so much. He had so much negative news around it, which ended up developing the movie itself to where it was hard for people to separate the two. Don't really want to support somebody that had all these issues, when even if it is a good character or a movie. So I think it was he's trying to play nice and say that putting it on the us people, the crowd or whatever that don't saying that we don't care about it. It wasn't that folks didn't care about it. It was primarily the person that played it. What you think?
Actually, it's more than just a person. There was a lot of factors that had to do with it. Here we go again with yeah. Here we go again with the director blaming the people or the critics or whatever for something that they created. Andy Muschietti has been saying some stuff here lately, bro. That's kind of got me scratching my head. I saw an article not too long ago where somebody said, "Is Andy Muschietti really the right person for this movie as far as Batman: Brave and the Bold?" Because he made some comments about he don't know if he's gonna be doing the movie anytime soon. And then they go around and they turn around and ask James Gunn, like, yeah, the movie's still going. I don't know what's going on or whatever. Like their communication is there. Then he said stuff like this, like, oh, the fans don't like the Flash. And it's like, bro, it's a whole lot of things that factored into it. First of all, your movie was coming off the back of an already dying franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw it in the box office. We saw it in the critic rating. We saw it in the audience rating. It was steady falling each movie that came out. Hey, Blue Beetle was a good movie.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's coming off the back of another failed movie. It came off the back of was it Black Adam? Black Adam came off the back of Flash or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Movies, the last handful of movies were not getting good critic or box office results. And so that's one of the main reasons why it failed. 2, like you said, you had an actor, bro, who had a checkered past going into this movie. A lot of people didn't want to support that. Because I remember a lot of people were asking, why haven't we heard any news of Ezra Miller getting fired off this project yet. I remember that was big news that was constantly going on, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people knew about what was going on with Ezra Miller offset, you know what I'm saying, or behind the scenes or whatever. So we already knew about that. Also, too, man, it didn't help that the quality of the movie was trash.
Yeah.
I've told you before, I liked the Flash movie. I liked it. But I'm not gonna sit here and be, blind to the fact that the CGI was bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was trash. I mean, that killed the movie. And movies like that are the reason why we talk about this all the time. Where James Gunn had made the comments that when they got finished with the Superman shooting Superman, they got done a year in advance, so they can give the CGI people time to clean the effects up, get the effects right. And we saw it in the trailer when they showed that kaiju blowing flames at Superman. That looked real, looked good, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get that in Flash, right? I feel like the production on Flash, as far as the CGI, was rushed. Remember, it was kind of shaky production behind the scenes too, going into Flash. So a lot of that had to do with it. But yeah, for you to say that, man, when all these other is pretty much factual evidence shows why people didn't want to see this movie or whatever, you ignore that and say, "Oh, it's y'all's fault." Once again, it's y'all's fault that the movie wasn't successful.
Yeah,
and it's like when you had that type of mind frame, then that right there, I'm not surprised that nothing else is gonna go right or nothing else does go right. Because like if you had that mind frame now, what's to tell me that the next 2, 3, 4 movies or whatever are gonna be successful?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you feel like whatever I'm putting out should be good. If they don't like it, that's their fault. They don't get it. Like that's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works. I already told you before. It's like you selling a product. If the people don't like the product, you gonna blame the people for not buying the product? No, you're gonna go back to the drawing board. Let me retweak some things, change some things up, or whatever to get my product out there so people can like my product. That's in any facet of business, bro. Like it could be a t-shirt, it could be jerseys, it could be a video game, tennis shoes, whatever, bro. Like if people aren't buying the product, bro, they go back and they change some things up or whatever the case is, bro. But for him to sit here and just make it seem like it's your fault that, Flash didn't succeed, it's like, bro, come on, man. Then that right there don't give me confidence that you gonna get the Batman movie right. Well, you got James Gunn helping with that, but still, the point is like, you doing a project, I don't trust you, bro, because now you having we having too many. Why are we talking about Andy Muschietti other than directing the Batman movie right now?
Yeah.
The last few times we didn't have this show, we've been talking about Andy Muschietti outside of directing the Batman movie, bro. Like what are we talking about right now?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So that's just crazy to me, man, for him to have that comment like that, man. Like it irks me when they do that stuff, man. It's like, bro, just take accountability, man. Like, look, I made a project, it didn't hit home. I'm gonna do my best next time or whatever, right? Nope, it's y'all's fault. Oh, well, okay, well, if the other one don't succeed, I know why.
Yeah,
you haven't learned from anything, but
you
got anything else, man, you want to add, bro?
No, I didn't even. I should have thought about it, but yeah, the fact that it was part of Diane Studio would have a big effect in it as well. So yeah, combo of that would probably be the larger effect of it. Is the Diane Studio probably like 80% of the reason, and then the rest of it was the character, the person playing it. Yeah,
because remember that's why folks were like, I mean, look, I like the DCEU. I didn't love every movie, of course, but for the most part, I liked it, bro. But I also had to admit, like, yo, when they said they're gonna reboot it and all that, bring in James Gunn to run it and all that stuff, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I can admit that, like, bro, it's a dying, brand right now, as far as the movies. Let's go ahead and just take a step back. Let's get our ducks in a row. Let's develop a plan, and let's get it right now. Let's get it right from the get-go. Because right now you're trying to win the audience over again, bro. And you're losing them with each project that you're dropping, bro. So that didn't help. So the best thing for you to do, man, is take a step back and just start completely over. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man. All right, babe, what we got next?
Marvel Studios is reportedly planning to recast T'Challa.
All right, okay. And check this. And we got this one too, babe.
Sorry. Marvel Studios is eyeing Aldous Hodge to play the iconic role of Black Panther in an upcoming MCU film.
So that's the rumor going around right now, cuz that they're looking at him because a lot of people are throwing his name. Even famous people are throwing his name out right now on like the social media and stuff to play the Black Panther. But man, what's your take on that, bro?
Yeah, so if they do decide to do all this, like I wouldn't be upset with it. I like it, to be honest. The way that he portrayed Cross when he was Hawkman, was it? Like he's just an overall great character. What has me nervous with him is I don't want him if you're only going to put him in for a short time, like as a stopgap or something. But I don't want him to be a stopgap. If you use him, he's going to do it for the long run of it. That's the type of actor he is. That's what he brings to it. So yeah, if they decide to go with all this, like I would be ecstatic. It would be so. Well, next time I see you, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my wallet, and you can send it with yours.
Hold on.
To Disney.
Wait until he has to get the news, and then yeah.
I know. But I'm just saying, like that's the energy that I would have for it. It's like just bringing him because it's just like I think he could do it. Just with how he was, I'll tell you, like, what has he done poorly? You know.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's that's just that's the most recent. It might be just recency bias, but Alex Cross, like that's what I keep coming back to. Is just that Alex Cross.
There was another show he played in. Me and my wife watched. But you remember the name of that show we watched where it was like multiple versions of them?
No, that was a movie. Parallel.
Yeah. You see that, cuz?
I don't know that.
You need to take a look at that movie. It is
wild.
Okay.
Go watch that one. That was on.
I think it's on Amazon Prime or Paramount. It's one of those.
Yeah, it's either Paramount, Amazon Prime, or Peacock. I think. No, I wasn't on Peacock, was it? But
I'm not sure. I'm about to look it up. Hold on.
Okay, why she doing that? But yeah, listen, man.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, what was it? Hulu?
Dang, we way off.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, Amazon, Paramount.
Okay, I remember Amazon and Paramount. Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes y'all, all this be having crazy eyes, and that's the only thing that.
Hey, Black Panther gotta have them eyes, man. So you can know he's serious out here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Your king gotta have them eyes.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna get some flack for this, but he's kind of reminds me just a tiny bit of Anthony Mackie. Like they kind of got that swag about them, you know. Yeah. I don't know. I can't explain it. I need to get out of the mind frame of Chadwick Boseman. I understand that, but I just felt like he was so authentic, and I just really can't see Aldous doing an accent like that. I can see
that.
It's just the accent, He just said like he's gonna be American and be like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So I ain't about to do that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I respect that. Because I don't unless it gets somebody from like Kenya or someone that is where the accent would be natural. I guess it will be hard to see somebody else try to do that. Because Chadwick was different because it's been what's his name? I heard what's his name? Son, Denzel's son had turned it down. David William, I forgot.
David Washington. No, David.
David Washington.
I forget.
What's
I thought he went by middle name too.
Yeah,
I thought he had the 3 names. But David Washington had turned it down because he didn't want to follow Chadwick. Which is like, I mean, I get it.
Oh, your boy said your boy tweeted out too because somebody tweeted at him. What's her boy name from Snowfall? Idris.
Idris. Yeah.
Idris. Yeah. He said he turned it down too.
Yeah, didn't want to.
I think he would have been really good in it too, though.
That was my original pick. After Chad, I told Cuz that was my original pick for him to be Black Panther.
and that's what sucks. I think because like if you think about it now, who would have accepted that then? So we were talking about how they need to go ahead and recast. At the time, Disney was like, no, and that's where the whole discussion is. But when you think about it now, it's like, who would have said yes to it? Even if Disney would have said, yes, we need to recast it immediately, like even if it wasn't immediate, but if they would take the time, who would have said yes within that 1 to 2 year window, or even 3 year window?
We got a guy saying yes now. Who just said it's rumored to get the part? He's out here advocating for it.
I'm talking about back then though.
But the thing is, I don't think that they would have just automatically made the movie. Like my thing was, I felt like they should not have made part 2 that fast. The man just passed. Give it time. You know what I'm saying? You got a ton of other projects that I think you could have slid in that slot to cover for the rest of that multiverse or that saga or whatever, right? They should have just waited and gave it time, because he's not the only part. It was somebody else, I think. Who else was it that said they would like to play the part 2? And I'm just like, so you got people who want to play the part. They should have gave it time for them to heal, because remember Disney. Their original mind frame was, we're not gonna ever cast somebody else to play Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I which I didn't understand. That's like, bro, this is a very important character, bro, in Marvel, especially for the cinematic universe. It's very important. You went and recasted Thunderbolt Ross though.
Yeah,
Thaddeus Ross. You because as soon as he died, that would. It
ain't
had a funeral yet. You know what? Damn, that's messed up. Come on, Harrison. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Can we get a Black Panther? No, we never recast that position again. Like, oh, okay. Well, I mean. What are we doing?
He was beloved.
Well, no, I understand that, but I keep saying this on the show, man. People don't understand. No, I was going to say that. People don't understand. The actor serves the character. The character does not serve the actor. So you're pretty much just going to shelve this guy's performance and his portrayal of that character and just say nobody else can touch it. That's like you saying we can never see another Joker in the movie because Heath Ledger did such a great job.
Yeah.
Nope, he's a Joker forever. We're not gonna ever see a Joker ever again in the movie because Heath Ledger died. That's not fair.
They ain't liked another Joker ever since. Every time somebody portray him, they're like,
I was about to say that too. It's like they've been failing so far.
Wait, no. You only felt that one time. On part 2, remember the other one made $1 billion and it was critically loved and all that stuff. So
that's true.
So at the time we said like, and I wasn't saying he was better than Heath Ledger. You know what I'm saying? But he was a different type. You talking about? Oh man.
Yeah.
You talking about what's Cuz favorite actor of all time? Jared Leto. Yeah. My bad. I forgot about. Dang, see what I'm saying? Forgot about Jared Leto. I went straight to Joaquin.
It was.
That was early on Joker.
Yeah, I think to me, I think it's a lot of people think that because a movie failed, it's the actor's fault every single time. Like a lot of times, I think it's the material they gave him.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad. I mean, listen, I liked it for what it was. I'm not saying it's my favorite movie of all time. I'm not saying one of the greatest movies. I enjoyed it when I saw it.
Yeah.
But I also can admit there were certain flaws in the movie. My thing is, like, I think that movie as a whole was not that great. So to put it all on him, that's not fair. I think that what the material they gave him to do might have been way off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they should have gave him something a little bit better. But I don't know, man. But as far as Black Panther though, I'm not mad at him. I give him a chance to see what he could do. Because I want to see T'Challa back, man, as the Black Panther, bro. That's what we need. We need T'Challa. And he got the physicalness, man, to play that character. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. Now, like I said, the only my wife said, the only thing I'm scared of is that I gotta hear him get the accent.
Yeah,
I gotta hear him get the accent because so people don't know this, but Chad would actually the guy who played his father in the movie, he actually helped him with his accent and everything, with the language and how to, and all that stuff. That's why he seemed like he was so fluent at it, right? He said that guy kind of helped train him and all that stuff on how to talk and stuff. And so if he has that same mind frame going in, don't just try to make your own little accent up or whatever. If he can go in there and kind of have that same mind frame, I think he'll be fine, man. Like you say, he's a good actor. I mean, he got the physical look, you know what I'm saying, of it. We seen him play a comic book character already. He was a great Hawkman. He probably one of the best parts of that. Him and Dr. Fate were the two best parts
Absolutely.
of Black Adam. So Black Adam.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it, man. I give him a chance, man. Like you said, all the other guys turn it down. They don't want to do it. So let them do it. We would say,
I was gonna say, like, I mean, I'm ready for season 2 of Alex Cross. If he gets this, is Marvel gonna let him work?
Yeah.
For another. Yeah.
People this thing though. People don't. Breaks. Well, no, it's not even that. Movies don't take a long time to make. It take about 2, maybe 3 months. That's it.
Okay.
Like it don't take that long to make the movies. I know it take a year for it to come out or whatever, but that actor's not working on that movie for a year because a lot of it is pre and post production. So that's why I said he could do it.
And I think they would put that in his contract to allow him to keep doing Cross because ain't no way they're just gonna kill it at season 1. It was a phenomenal show.
Yeah, I think that, and remember that it ended in a way that they're gonna have part 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, should I say they're leading it into a part 2 the way they ended it. Well, remember old boy, who old boy look like, baby? Kurt Franklin and Jonathan Majors combined. Did like a fusion. The bad guy, little short black dude in Alex Cross.
Oh yeah.
with the New Orleans accent.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. He did pretty good in that though.
Yeah, he did. He did. I'd
like to see him in other roles.
Yeah,
he played that part.
He definitely did. All right, let's get to this. This is an interesting. Speaking of comic book movies, what we got in this, baby?
Was 2024 the worst year for comic book movies? Ooh.
Check this out.
Hey, wait.
So Wolverine and Deadpool had the highest Rotten Tomato score at 78%.
Wow.
And this is when it gets interesting because Venom. That's what I said. I'm about to say The Last Dance. The Last Dance, 41%. Man, I forgot this movie came out, cuz.
Me too.
I forgot. I was just sitting there thinking when I was putting this together, I'm like, bro, I gotta go home and try to see if I can find this on Peacock or something. But the new Hellboy movie, 39%.
I remember you talking about that movie.
You said what, babe?
I don't remember you talking about Hellboy. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, no, because it was the last one. The trailer didn't look all that good. The trailer did not look good at all. And I already made my mind up I wasn't gonna watch it, but now I'm gonna go see it now because it's on TV. I didn't want to go to the movies and watch it or nothing. So, then you had Cuz' favorite movie, The Joker 2. Followed was it Followed Deux?
Yeah,
31%. Then we have Craven at 16%, and the greatest movie to ever be created that our own two eyes can watch, Madam Web at 11%. Cuz, all right, man. What's your opinion, bro? What you got, man? I know that's your favorite year of movies. You said, man, you want to relive 2024 all over again. I know.
I mean, tell us the tape. It might be right. It might have been the best year. I don't know any other year to have a stretch like that. Like
I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but that's trash right there, bro.
Because that's 5 movies that failed miserably,
and 2 of them are from the same studio.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's bad. Yeah, I don't. It might have been a bit the worst year when it came to comic book movies. And what's crazy about it? Put it back up real quick. DC wasn't there, so they probably laughing.
Well, now remember, DC didn't have no movies. Remember?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like they were the smart ones not to drop anything last year.
Yeah, man. Like, cause
that's rough. Yeah, it might have been a worse year when it came to the comic book movies, and when 3 of them is the Spider-Man list, Sony's studio is. I get it, and then Joker Part 2 shouldn't have been made to begin with. So yeah, I think it would. It's fair to. Arguably, yeah, it was the worst year when it came to the comic book movies. Just off of that, what you think?
Like I said, I can't name a year off the top of my head, But man, this year was trash. Last year was trash, bro. You already know I'm about to go to. Madam Web was, oh my god, bro. My wife said she was gonna send me divorce papers after taking us to see that movie. Man, that movie was trash, bro. God, that movie was so trash. I will never ever. I said this a million times on the show. I'm never watching that show ever. I mean, that movie ever again in my life, bro. I don't care if that's the last movie ever. I'm not ever watching that movie again. Yeah. I didn't even know why they came out with that movie. Who on it? I want to scour the internet and look at like past like tweets and stuff to see who was asking for a Madam Web movie. Yeah. Not even the diehard comic book fans cared about Madam Web. Yeah. Like that was just crazy to me when they came up with that idea, bro. Then for you to come up with this lady who literally her whole existence is because of Spider-Man. Everything that she does is attached to Spider-Man, and you don't even have Spider-Man in the movie, and you can't even say this man's name. Yeah. You can't even say Peter Parker. You can't even say Peter. You can't even say Parker. Matter of fact, they said Parker. They said Ben Parker and May Parker, his mom.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you can't even say Peter. It's like, bro, I was like, what in the world? Well, Sony over here, man, just messing up, man. This is crazy.
Why can they say his name again?
We don't know.
We don't know. Because it just came out about a month ago or a few weeks ago that they had the green light to where they could have put Spider-Man in the movies. So if they had the green light to where they could put him in, they could have said his name. It was Sony being weird and not doing it.
You put the hints of Spider-Man in the movies, but don't say Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He don't exist in this universe. Then why are you calling it the Sony Spider-Man universe?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
And then that bad guy with his voiceover or whatever.
Yes.
His mouth wasn't matching his when he talked.
Like who edited that? You need to be fired. I'm sorry, bro. That was ridiculous, man. Like
that literally came to theaters. They literally let us watch that.
So you want me to watch this like this right now? You sure you're done with this? You want to take it back here and finish some things up real quick before you put it out there? No, I'm good. Okay, all right.
What Aaron Pierre say? Nah.
Yeah, nah. Like, and you wonder why I got 11%. Why did I get 11%? Because I don't know. It seemed like a great movie to me. According to the CEO, it seemed like a great movie. You know what I'm saying? So
the former CEO? Oh no, that was
wait,
CEO.
No.
The studio head they got fired.
I think the producer, the Sony producer. No. The Sony Spider-Man. Yeah. CEO, I think it was, a producer or whatever he was, head producer. He one that quit or got fired or whatever. And it's like, well,
they probably allowed him to resign just to make it seem graceful. He got fired.
Hold on, because why are they firing him? If the CEO told us the movies actually are good, it's our fault that the movies didn't succeed.
Questions that need answers.
I'm just asking because I don't know stuff. I don't know nothing. It's just crazy to me. You're firing a guy, but you just said not too long ago, like you said a few weeks ago. Oh no, the movies are great. It's the critics' fault.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha. Yep. All right, man. We're gonna switch studios, man. You know what I'm saying? Got an interesting movie coming out. What we got, bro?
Jason Momoa's Lobo will play a small role in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. He might get his own DCU project in the future.
Would it be okay if I said duh? I think he's getting his own project, bro.
Yeah.
Also, too, because supposedly she is going to be in Superman.
Yeah.
There's rumors right now that people saw David Cornsweet on the set of Superwoman. I'm sorry, I said Superwoman. Sorry, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised by that. It would make sense if you added her to Superman to kind of build the buzz up. Now I'm not saying she's gonna have this huge role, like a little cameo, say a cute thing. People see her like, ooh, okay. So then when the movie come out, they'll recognize her because of the movie or whatever. So I'm not surprised by it. But what you think, man?
I'm looking forward to it, especially if she do pop up in Superman. Mm-hmm. I'm just ready. I'm just overall ready for the DCU to get started. Well, the movies to get started. I already have Creature Commandos get going, but just the movies themselves, like it's gonna be exciting. So yeah, I love it. Can't wait.
If you had to put your house on it, is Jason Momoa's Lobo getting his own movie?
Oh, absolutely. It's Yeah, absolutely. Because
I can see it.
they didn't put like this MCU put a restriction on how many shows and movies they put out per year. DC hasn't done that. Their thing is we're just not going to tell you what's coming out until the script has been put together. So I think once you get the Superman movie, the Supergirl movie, and you're able to see him on screen, at that point, his script will start to get made. Once you actually see him on screen a couple times, and yeah, it'll be coming.
Yeah, even if he don't get his own movie anytime soon, I think we're gonna see him in more DC projects and stuff like that too pop up. So
yeah,
I don't see them talking to him like. Remember, they talked to him like a few years ago about playing this character. That's what the rumors were, and now we see that it was true. I don't think them going that early to him and trying to get him to play a character for the new DCU. I don't see them doing that and just like, okay, yeah, you got this one little thing. I appreciate you, man. We have a nice day. It's like, no, I think they're gonna have more plans for him as far as either being in a movie in some more projects, or they're gonna actually have his own movie. Listen to me, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. If they make a Lobo movie, just leave me alone. Don't ever talk to me again. You understand me? Just go ahead and ship my wallet. All right. I think it's probably over there right now after Creature Commandos. Just make sure my wallet stay over there at DC Studios, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
That'd be fire if they did come out with a Lobo movie. Exactly, bro. All right, bro. What we got next?
Rory McKinnon has been cast as Balon Skull in season 2 of Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. I said Ashanti.
Ahsoka. Excuse me. I don't know where that SH came from.
Nah, you good.
Ahsoka.
What you got, cuz?
It was kind of like you're saying, as far as getting characters pass or an actress and actresses pass away, replacing characters. They did this in a timely fashion. I'm curious. It's one of those moments where I feel like he can do the role really well, but I would hold judgment until I actually see it. But I think he can do it really well, especially just his brooding, how he was in Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I think this role it's probably be I can't even say more physical, but just active. I feel like it'll be a lot more active, especially since he'll be wielding a lightsaber. So I feel like it'll be not more physical, but more active than what he was in Game of Thrones. So I'm looking forward to it. So,
I'm with you. I'm going to wait and pass judgment when I see it because I'm trying to picture him in that position. Because listen, man, Ray Stevenson had a certain presence in that show. Ahsoka wasn't the greatest show, but Ray Stevenson was great in that show. Was great. And RIP to him, man. I hate to hear that he passed, man. He was a pretty good actor, man. Whatever role he played in, man, whether it be in the MCU, remember he was a Punisher in Punisher Warzone. That was a pretty good movie. And also too, like I said, in Ahsoka. Man, listen. I didn't even know they were coming out with Ahsoka season 2. That shocked the heck out of me. You know what I mean? So for them to be coming out with Ahsoka season 2, that's pretty interesting on its own. But I'm just gonna wait and see. I don't know if he carried the same gravitas as Ray Stevenson, bro. I hope he can, because that character was a pretty important character. In that show, that first season or whatever, man. So he got pretty big shoes to fill, man, in my opinion. But I hope he gets it, man. I hope he gets it. I hope he can have that same state of presence as Ray Stevenson had, man, because that'd be nice. Matter of fact, I think they were saying too, him and Ray Stevenson are good friends.
Oh,
so that's why he took. Yeah, that's why he took on the role and stuff like that, man, to fill the shoes for him. And so yeah, man. So I hope he knocked it out the park. I really do, man.
Yeah, me too. It'd be fun to watch.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to add this right here.
Comic book and Game of Thrones actor Rory McKinnon has been cast as Balon Skull in Ahsoka season 2, taking over the role from late actor Ray Stevenson, who very sadly passed away in 2023.
So yeah, that was the rest of it right there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, baby. Last but least, what we got?
Voice recordings for Beyond the Spider-Verse haven't started. What? Come on now.
Well, they still doing. Are they still doing the animation for it?
I heard they're still doing the script for it.
Yeah. So if it's still doing the script, I mean, I get that they haven't done voice recordings. Yeah, you can't do voice recordings without the script. I know. Well,
Okay.
you got to remember, Sony put Madam Web and Craven at the top of the list.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
They were great. Why would you not?
Well, what would I want my top 2 movies that I've created within the last decade to be the trilogy to end it all, to end the story? Why would I put that at the top when I can put that at the bottom between the Spider-Verse movies? Like, come on. It only makes sense.
Listen, all the Spider-Mans are in that one movie, so they don't need Spider-Man in those 2 movies.
You gotta balance it out. You gotta balance it out. 500 Spider-Man or 0 Spider-Man in the movie you can't say his name. Absolutely going with the 0 Spider-Man.
Trash, bro. Trash.
Yeah, it sucks that it's been so long, and then they said haven't got the script or started the voice recordings. But the only reason why I'm not panicking is because there was such a time difference between the first or time length between the first and second as well. I think that was
you said that
5
before.
to 6 years. Yeah, it was pretty long between that as well. So that's why I'm not stressed with it. I think we're more in tuned with it because we're just so ready for the trilogy. As Sony's been struggling of late, so it's more microscope than what it was when it was going from part 1 to part 2. So that's what I think. What about you?
No, I agree. I don't know what to think about this project. I'm with you. I want the movie to come out, but I don't know. I guess I'm not too worried. On one hand, I do want it to come. I'm ready to see the movie, but then at the same time, it's like I'm not worried it's not going to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going to come out. Like I'm not worried about that. I think people are just like you said. I don't think anybody wants another like 5-year gap between movies again, like it was from 1 and 2 or whatever. But I think the movie gonna come out, bro. I'm not really worried about it. I think people are just kind of ready to kind of hear something so we can have something tangible to hold on to that's telling us like, yo, they're starting on it, they're getting it going, whatever, right? I think the us hearing that nothing has started yet, I think that's kind of got people kind of little out here right now. So it is what it is, man. All right, cuz only got one question for you, man.
What you got?
With your Wolfman eyeballs, man, what are you watching out here, man?
So we're to go see Wolfman tonight. Great movie. I was like this the whole time, just watching it. I had my coat on.
You said my wife?
I just because I already knew it was going to be a ton of jump screen moments. So and then I was like sitting in between folks that I didn't know. So I had to just kind of keep
elbowing folks.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It was well done. Doggone Blumhouse has done it again. It was absolutely fun to watch.
Bro, you want to know what they made it for? They made it for let's see, this remote right here, my cell phone, and these glasses right here. What they made it for?
Exactly. Literally, that's all they used, and it's fantastic. I also saw since our last recording, I also saw Den of Thieves 2. I saw that while I was
haven't seen it yet.
I saw that while I was in Arizona. It was good. It was good.
Shout out to TMP of Dallas Mass Podcast. Shout out to him. He said he saw it and he gave it a 5 out of 10, bro.
Yeah, it was good. It was it's worth watching. Like it's gonna be another one coming. Like just the way that it went, it'll be another one coming. So looking forward to that. So that might be the next like movie franchise that's rolling through. As far as shows, still rolling through Superman and Lois.
Where you at?
Lois just found out about her cancer. So I'm season 3, episode 4.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say you towards the back end. No, it's 3 though. It's 3. It's 3.
Yeah. It's season 3.
It's Manheim, right? Manheim.
Yeah.
It's a bad guy.
Yeah. So I think it's episode 4 that I'm on. It's been good, but first 2 seasons was great, so I expect the same for this one. Finished Creature Commandos, fantastic show. Bride of Frankenstein.
Bride of Frankenstein, bro. That's all you gotta say. You ain't gotta say what you did. Bride of Frankenstein. That's it.
Yeah. Her, Rio. I already said it, but still, Weasel an apology. I understand Dr. Phosphorus. Not necessarily giving him an apology, but I get it. Absolutely get it.
So somebody was saying, like, because people were like, man, why all of a sudden, like, he just completely flipped and turned bad, this and that and this. Somebody was saying that because when all that happened to him, the chemicals and stuff was like affecting his brain, so he just flipped and went crazy, and now he's a bad guy and all that stuff. Like, he's not really thinking straight. Every once in a while he does, but he's too far in now, so it's like, I might well just go ahead and stay on this path or whatever. So
yeah, agreed. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not giving him an apology, but I get it. I absolutely get it. Haven't started the new season of Harley Quinn yet. I saw that it just dropped.
Wait, what? When?
This week. Like Wednesday or Thursday. Episode 1 is out.
I did not know that. I didn't even check. I didn't even check Max yet, bro. I remember seeing the trailer, but I didn't see the. Dang, okay. I know I'm about to watch.
Yeah, because I watched Creature Commandos Wednesday, I think it was Wednesday. I watched Creature Commandos, and it was out. That's when Harley was out, because I did a preview. It's like, oh, it's easy. Oh, it's already out. Okay. It's another show. It's not Nerdum. It's called The Pit on Max. It's Noah. He was in ER. Great show.
Yeah. I saw a trailer yesterday, I think.
Yeah, it comes out on Thursdays. So it follows the emergency medicine, the ER, at this hospital in Pittsburgh. And the way that the show is broken down, it's an hour per show. And it's following their entire shift. So it's like a continuous. So like the first hour is the first hour of the shift, and then second hour, third hour. It's been great. It's kind of like a setup of like 24. You know how 24 the whole season was. It was 24 hours. So each episode.
You told me how the show work. I'm thinking like, it's 24 hours each episode. You're like, no, the whole 24 hours. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're following the same situation. It's like it's a 24-hour shift. So each hour within that shift, they have like the trainee doctors and everything. It's first 3 episodes have been fire. I highly recommend it.
You know what would have been fire? Because what if 24 had 24 episodes in a season, right? And then each episode was technically that hour in that day.
Yeah.
Like, like each episode was about a that'd be fire. Like they did it like that, man. It's like, well, each 24 you saw literally all 24 hours of that show or whatever.
Yeah,
that'd be
man, that'd be crazy. But yeah, it's a good setup. And they said that they wanted this show to be the most realistic hospital show on TV. And just watching it, it's like, I think they achieved it, especially being able to put it on Max, allow them to go like that extra mile that they wouldn't be able to do if it was like on Peacock or something to that effect. That they can just actually go that extra mile with it, and it's fantastic. Also, just finished the season, the first season of Landman. Fantastic show with John Hamm. Jerry Jones showed up in it. Demi Moore.
Your favorite owner of all time?
Yeah, sure. the Billy Bob Thornton. He's the main character within it. You follow him around. It's a great show. It's a Taylor Sheridan show. So plenty of action and everything going on with it. And I think that's essentially what I'm watching. What about you? What you on?
Of course, me and my wife just saw Wolfman, and we saw one of those. What's it called? One of those days. We just saw those today.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
one of those days.
yeah.
One of those days. We saw that today. We saw. Oh, you forgot? Cause I don't know. You probably ain't finished watching it. Just finished watching. Crap. Skeleton Crew.
Oh, I
Finished
did
that
finish.
on-
I did finish. I forgot all about it. Yeah, it was good.
Hey, we can talk about it here in a second. Let me finish after I'm done with all my shows stuff. We can talk about that. We can do a little quick little thoughts on that. So I finally decided to download Crunchyroll because I got tired of waiting for the last few like seasons of One Piece I haven't seen yet, and I finally have been watching Dragon Ball Daima. The first 2 episodes are kind of a build up, they're kind of slow, but they have the dub versions now, but they release the dub versions every week, so I gotta wait for the I'm gonna be on episode 3 next, so I gotta wait for episode 3 to release. But yeah, so I've been watching that on Crunchyroll. I'm back on One Piece. Don't have me what arc I'm on, bro. I've lost count. One Piece got so many arcs, bro. Cause it's like over 1,000 episodes of that show, bro. So I don't know where I'm at. I'm just going with the flow right now. Like I said, yeah, we saw Wolfman. I feel like it was something else I watched. Oh, Castlevania came back out. Nocturnal.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I gotta watch that too.
I watched 2 episodes of that. Let me think. I've been watching Jessica Jones season 3.
Finally.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did watch season 3. I don't think I finished it because a lot of the episodes I'm watching right now for season 3, I remember them. So I probably just didn't finish it, bro. So I'm gonna finish it though. Just running shows in my head here. I feel like it's something I'm missing. Maybe watch anything on Netflix, Hulu.
I started watching that new movie with Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx.
Is that good?
Man, they ain't messing around.
Okay, I'm about to watch that. I was nervous.
I just happened to start watching it like after I took a shower and got snuggly in the bed. That was just such a bad idea because
you gonna be
not that it was boring. I just was tired.
Yeah, I thought about that because it popped up on my screen on Netflix. I was like, I don't know, bro. I didn't like that last Jamie Foxx movie. It was it was all right. That what was it, Night Crew or whatever, or Night Shift or whatever it was. We was hunting the vampires and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Night Crew is fire. That's a show or something.
Yeah,
Night
my
Shift,
bad.
something like that.
Yeah, Night Shift. Yeah, that's the movie. Yeah, Night Shift. Yeah, it was all right, bro. But I think that's pretty much all I've been watching, bro.
And just in case, I mean, I don't want to leave the movie that we also went to see. We did a double feature today, Wolfman, but we also watched that movie with Keke Palmer and SZA, One of Those Days. And I just recommend people just go and watch it. Support Black movies. There are times where it is kind of giving insecure vibes, but not all the way. It was funny in some spots. It had Cat Williams in there. It was some surprises in there.
Yeah.
And it was kind of heartfelt too. So that was another one of the surprises. So it was good. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. It was all right.
Yeah, good writing.
But yeah, so Skeleton Crew just ended.
Yes.
Real quick, cuz man, what was your take on the show, man?
It was a great show. I told you that episode 4 and beyond, I get nervous, especially when it comes to Disney shows. They've been wilding. Especially episode 4. This one, this is what Disney needs. This is what Star Wars needs.
Yeah, I'm about to say what Star Wars needs.
Yeah, because it was yes, you had a Force wielder technically in it, but it wasn't a Jedi. It wasn't
Sith.
Yeah, it wasn't Sith. It wasn't part of the whole
Kylo Ren. The Knights of Ren. None of that.
Yeah, like it was completely just off to the side. This is happening as well within Star Wars. It was a breath of fresh air. It was creative. It was kids just got lost in doing so trying to get back home. It was simple. To me, it was like keeping it simple and doing great things with just keeping it simple. They didn't they didn't overextend with it. And then also saying he's probably gonna hate this, but Urkel is in it as well, which is pretty cool.
Did he die?
I mean,
hey, now you can't be just saying that. Let people watch it. Tell them the show.
Man, you know what? My bad. My bad, cuz I forgot she's right. Did Urkel die?
Really?
So I'm not even 100% about it. Because I know how the ship went down, but a lot of people had a chance.
Yeah.
I don't
we didn't see anything. Like I said, concrete. Like I said, the ship went down. The ship technically didn't blow up.
Yeah, exactly.
It was kind of crumbling on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that to you to.
And he's a robot, so he definitely could have survived.
I don't think he was a robot. I think he was just like a cybernetic part he had. Yeah, kind of like her old girl was. She wasn't really. She was still human or whatever. It was just that cybernetic parts. But
yeah. So I think so. I think he survived. I hope they come out with a part 2 or season 2. It was really good. Oh, and I also watched Goosebumps on.
We been watching Goosebumps.
Oh yeah, I was watching that too. Yeah.
yeah. Absolutely. Great story. Yeah. What you think of it?
Listen, you know how I've been feeling about Star Wars lately. They've been trashy. Dookie Johnson. Shout out to Fax Man on one of our members on We Talk Mavs. He called bad stuff hot diarrhea juice. That's what Star Wars been over the last handful of years here, man. But listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. When we saw the trailer for this, I thought it was pointed towards kids, all that stuff, man. That's why marketing is very important. People don't understand how important marketing is, bro. Marketing is extremely important. That's how you get butts and seats and people eyeballs on screens. That's how you do it.
Wait, what show are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Skeleton Crew.
Oh, okay.
When I saw the trailer, I was like, But when finally saw it, I was like, you know what? Like you said, I was kind of like you. Let me wait till you looking good so far.
Yeah.
Wait till we get to episode 4. Once episode 4, I remember I told you after episode 4, I was behind on 2 episodes. When I watched 5 and 6, I was like, yo, hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize. Now listen, I apologize as far as I thought it was going to be a good show. I'm not going to apologize for everything else that Star Wars has done.
And deserve that smoke.
Done. Yeah, they definitely deserve that smoke. They this is a nice win. Now you have to build on that win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing good with that one. Okay, now let's get a win streak going. Let's get another show or movie. Well, we need a movie. I don't know what we still.
Yeah.
It's been 18 years and ain't got a darn movie. But anyway, let's get the next project. Make a good one. Then we'll call that a win streak. Right now, this one does not erase the other 85 that you done done. You know what I'm saying? So, other than that, man, I liked it. That last episode was pretty good. You know what I thought was gonna end up happening? What's the little kid's name that had the curly hair in the show? I thought that because he was so enamored with Jedi. I thought like at the end when he picked that lightsaber up, I thought he was gonna end up being a Jedi or being force sensitive or whatever. So I was like, oh man, I kept saying to myself like, bro, he's gonna end up being force sensitive. I could feel it. Pause. But I was just like, man, listen, but he wasn't or whatever. And then like at the end of the show, he looking up in the sky. He was enamored with the X-wings and all that stuff. So like he wants to be a fighter now for an X-wing fighter or something now. So and if they did a season 2, I don't know how they would do a season 2.
I know, but I just want it.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, when you said that, I was trying to figure like how they would do season 2. That'd be kind of difficult because the pirates are gone. I think they already took Jude Law's character into custody and all that stuff, and so that'll be interesting. But scale of 1 to 10, man, what you give it, man?
I give it a good 7. It's definitely rewatchable. It was nice, palatable. Like I said, they didn't overextend. It didn't underperform. I think if our boy would have force willed it, I think that would have been too on the nose, just because he was so enamored with it. It would have been too on the nose. But I think the way that they played it was right on where you want it to be. What you got for it?
No, I agree with what you said, bro. I don't know why. I thought like they were gonna go that route. That's something that Star Wars would have done. So that's why I thought like, cause we saw it in the trilogy, the last trilogy that came out. We saw that where they were doing stuff like that. It was like, well, I just have a feeling she's gonna be his, related to Palpatine or Luke Skywalker or somebody or Han Solo. I heard that rumor kind of going around some kind of way. So that's why I kind of felt like I thought maybe they were gonna go that route here. But I'll give it a 7 also. It was a pretty good show, man. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It's definitely a win for Star Wars in a time where they definitely ain't getting a lot of wins. But like I said, this does not erase all the other stuff that they done over the last handful of years. This is just a start, hopefully a start to a win streak for the studio. So
agreed.
But yeah, all right, man. Let's get to these questions and comments. We can call it a night, man. Shout out to TGK. He said it was good. He said I still need to watch X-Men 97, bruh.
Get on it. It's out of everybody that I've talked to about it, like 2 people didn't care too much about it, and they're not really big in. They're not too big on the comic book stuff in a way.
Oh, so they're part of that like 2% on Rotten Tomatoes that didn't like it.
Yeah,
he got like a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. He part of that 2%.
Yeah.
And then TGK says, "Real, how can you manage work, marriage, maps, and shows? It ain't easy, TGK. Oh, he said in live streams, it ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy.
But bringing the missus on the shows too.
Yeah, bring her on with me. Yeah, bring her with me, man. Because a lot of this stuff we talking about, she like it anyway, so that kind of helps. So." Yeah. Now, Mavs, on the other hand, she ain't into that, so it's a little difficult to try to get her into that. But this is easy. So. And then he says, "Pretty cool idea. 1 hour per show for 24. For 24 hours. Yeah, like I said, when Cuz told me, I don't know why I always thought like it was like 24 hours each episode. That's why I thought they called it 24. And he was like, no, because he's like the biggest 24 fan of all time. So when he told me that, I was like, yo, that's kind of fire though if you think about it. Like. The whole entire season is 24 hours. And I'm like, yo, that is crazy. So then when we started talking about it now, I'm like, yo, what would have been fire if they had exactly 24 episodes and each episode was each hour within that 24 hours. That would have been fire, bro.
Good looking.
I mean, pretty much kind of
Josh,
I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what they're doing for this the pit. I think that's what they're headed towards. That's what I'm hoping.
Oh, the reboot? The new one coming out? What were you saying, baby?
I've never watched 24, but it's looking like I'm about to go, start watching it. I need a new show.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I think didn't you had a DVD set?
I had the whole series. They came out with a new season. It was just one season, like just a thing. But yeah, for the original of 24, yeah, I had the whole box set.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dang. Yep. Sorry, I just got a random question. I'm sorry. Joshy, did you see Gladiator?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So was it good or no?
I enjoyed it. It wasn't. So the original Gladiator is a whole different level. Like that movies, it's just different. So you can't compare the two. But for what it was really good. Just the action, it was like a continuation of part 1, which made it really good. But overall, it's a good movie. But yeah, if you're trying to compare the two, you're gonna do yourself in a movie a disservice. Just let it be its own thing, and you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
It's funny you said that.
Was Denzel really talking like Denzel?
No, Denzel was great in it. Denzel said he's leaving here. He's leaving there with something.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
Did he just sound like Denzel?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. It was just
do you say I guarantee anything?
I guarantee.
That would have been next level. But yeah, it's just in a toga. But if he was good, it was a good movie.
I've been saying, because what you just said, that's what a lot of people were doing. Because every critical thing I heard about the movie for the people who didn't like it was they were comparing it to the first one.
Don't do that.
And so you're saying you could separate the two, like you liked it for what it was, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if I go into it, I'm not gonna try to compare it to the first one. I think I can also look at it on his own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's from what I've been hearing. People who said he didn't like it, that's what I heard. For one of the things I've heard them all say was because they compared it to the first movie.
Yeah, it's over 20 years since the first one dropped. You can't compare the two. It's different. Like there's a small window. Yeah, exactly. Like I think under 5 years is when you can compare movies. Like from a part 1 or part 2. As long as if it's under 5, you can compare the two just to see how it does. If it's anything beyond 5, for me, you can't compare it because at that point technology is different. How people do movies are just
well. I'm about to say the audience has changed too. Because, for example, remember we was kids when Beetlejuice came out.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice 2 came. We got kids. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
So your understanding of what you're watching is completely different too. So
exactly.
TGK says when y'all have an outing with Kayla, invite me. Says salute to everybody. Shout out to Brinkley, man. Shout out to Brinkley. I'm here eating quesadillas, putting this movie on my watch list. Yeah, man, go watch it, man. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He says I'm a movie buff, but my pockets need to work out. Bro, me and my wife got A-list, man.
Yeah,
that's how we was able to see 2 movies a day. We got A-list. We can go watch as many movies we want to.
3 movies a week.
Yep, that's how we watch it, man. And he says, I love 3-person show. Adds an element of flow to the show. Hey, I agree, man.
That's what's up.
I told my wife, man, she be adding to the show, man. Because she asks certain questions I think me and you don't really think of like that. Because we look at stuff from we know what the subject matter is. She speaks from a person who don't really know who a lot of these characters are. So she kind of asking questions like what's so important about this character or whatever. Oh, yeah, in the comics, he blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So... Yeah, it adds a different dimension to the show, man. I've always said whenever I do a show, like because you heard me, I always bring up me and our wives. It's like, yo, me and you, when you sitting here like, oh yeah, I want to see this and that and this in the movie. And I say, stop it, hold on, cuz if our wife seen this, would they get an understanding of what this is? Yeah, you understand off the bat. You sitting there like as soon as the credits come in, like, oh yeah, this and that and this. They're gonna be looking at you like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, having her own to show, it gives us a different dimension of, like, you know, a different element to the show for somebody who does not know all this stuff that we know. So,
facts.
And also, he says exactly what I was thinking. She could hit y'all with the outside perspective questions, set y'all up for home runs. Yeah, man, that's exactly what she's been doing.
Period.
But yeah, man, it's gonna probably do it for us tonight, man. Listen, definitely appreciate everybody rocking. I know a lot of people was watching. It was quiet, it's cool. I know it's kind of late, but listen, man, if you guys are new to the channel, man, please do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button if you're into geek content. Also, to everybody, please hit the like button. Help us build that algorithm to find more geeks like yourselves to join us here. We'll be back here soon, man. I'm trying to think what else is coming out. Shoot, listen. I kept my head down because the whole time during the movie they had the new Captain America trailer out.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched that thing. To watch it. I said, God dang it, man. I said, they over here showing stuff. I said I wasn't trying to watch nothing, man.
I'm really excited. I cannot wait to see that. At first I was like, nah. But after that preview, I was like, okay.
Yeah, less than a month away.
It's looking like old school Marvel.
My birthday, bro.
9 to.
Come around my birthday. Or come out. Well, yeah, pretty much my birthday. Come out that Thursday.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, listen. We'll be back again, y'all. Stay geeked.
Wolfman. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
Wolfman. Go see Wolfman. Go see Wolfman.
And one of those days. Support Black movies.
Yeah, and one of those. Yeah. Go see and one of those days. Oh, no, sorry. It's one of those days. Yeah. One of those days. But all right, y'all.